Good morning. Isn't that a nice sight? That's the first corn we planted. It's up. So I've put the camera down for a few days. We went hard for a week straight, getting up at 6 in the morning and minimum to bed by midnight, sometimes 3 in the morning, just depending. So I've got a lot of planting done. We were almost done. I got 170 acres of corn left, and actually I haven't got anything done of Owen planting soybeans, but he's got 150 left of soys. Once we got rolling, we just didn't stop. I didn't make videos because it went really smooth. I mean, I'm gonna make some as we carry on with the last little bit. So I really only got a couple videos of me planting so far, but if I kept doing it, it would have been the same. There's nothing exciting. There was no breakdowns. That's what you want to see, is breakdowns, right? So I'm just kind of walking, looking at this test plot. Now, I was gonna make a video, but I never did because we were so busy. But we did come and check out emergence. So the 806 was the first one up, and then the rest were a bit behind. The 7020 was up in good time too, but it wasn't as good as the 806. And the rest are just, like, you know, when they say you should flag and all that stuff, we were there, and we just noticed that was up first. So we'll kind of see which one actually yields the best. I'm just out here looking at the plot now. We got a ½ inch of rain last night, which we needed because my clay, we had a super hard crust on top. So this should help even it out. And yeah, now we're just gonna wait for ground to dry. But actually, to be honest with you, the weather looks like we're gonna have rain on and off for the next week. So anyways, I'll definitely get a bunch more planting videos in. And we got to work some dirt. We still got peas to plant. We got some soybeans to plant. Today, now it's a bit breezy now and a little wet. Hoping to spray tonight, so we'll get that in. But we're gonna go do chores. We're gonna grab the backhoe. We're gonna do a little bit of work with it. Those piles that we were burning while I was planting, they need to be stirred up. And I'm hoping, well, it's called a Mary Crusher. We're gonna get one of those units in once those piles are burnt down to nothing, and we'll crush them, and then we'll replant that. Well, no, we will plant that area. So stay tuned. Let's do chores, and we'll go with the backhoe. Out of those big piles, this is all we got left. I'm just gonna keep fluffing everything into little piles. We're gonna give them a quick light and go to this pile next. I mean, pretty much all day just screwing around here. That's a guaranteed. put back together. It's pretty well burnt out. Wes lit it up. And we'll just keep kind of stirring these piles for the next couple of days. And we'll get them gone, and then we will work this and we'll plant it. Okay, as soon as this wind dies down, we're gonna go spraying. Got a couple odds and ends to finish up. We gotta dig out a little tree that's getting in the way of our field. And we'll see what else goes on. Well, still a little bit breezy, so I'm gonna clean the tractor quickly. And then I'm gonna grease the planter and get it ready for the next last bit of acres. Looks nice. Let's bag this baby in and we'll be ready to go. I guess we'll go fill my water wagon. Just straight water. That's all that ever goes in this tank is straight water, so don't have to worry about chemical or anything. Open valve. So if you're wondering what Owen was doing, he's rolling the airstrip so he can get his plane home. And then, so I like to have this full for the front so you can fill the sprayer, put your chemical in, and then at the front you can just add to what you need to top it off. So if you're in a no-till program like I am, you have to use spray because weeds come too much. That's just how it is. Now mind you, when I'm spraying, the product I'm using, one 9-liter jug will do 20 acres. So the rest of that spray, or that tank of sprayer, that sprayer tank full is mostly water. So we really use a very minute amount of chemical to spray. Now, and I'm trying to also spray before the crops come up. Especially the spray we're using, I can't spray when corn's up. So it's not getting on the corn leaf. And then we might have to come back in with glyphosate, depending on grass. But that is just the way it is. I mean, we have to make a profit. We're told it's safe to use, that's why we use it. I just want to explain that to everybody. Okay, well, that's ready to go. If the wind doesn't calm down, make sure you like and subscribe. If not, you're gonna see me right now, or you're not. Peace, have a good one. So this field here was only tiled last year, so we worked it instead of no-tilled it. But the following year, actually we're gonna probably work one more time because I can still feel a little bit of the tile humps. So we'll have to rip it after this year, work it again, then we'll be into no-till. So with this particular field, because worked, I like to put one product down, which is Integrity. Then we're gonna run back to the farm. We're gonna put glyphosate into this tank. We're gonna go do a no-till field right after. And then I'm all caught up with spraying my corn. We might fill back up with water, so tomorrow morning, either myself or my brother, he will go and spray one of the fields we're going to be no-tilling beans into, which has a lot of weeds. We've been just planting most of our soybean fields without spraying it beforehand, because we find that if we wait to spray, we have way better weed control. But you can't plant into a lot of green, but you can plant into a little bit of green weeds. And as we come on here, you can see I gotta turn some boom sections off as we cruise through here. This is not an automatic deal, as I've said before, so you just kind of keep flicking as you look, and you kind of it's a guessing game, but works out pretty good. Anyways, we'll get to the next field when we get there. Okay, first field done. We're going to scoot back to the farm. Now we got to put glyphosate or Roundup for everybody that wants to know, because that was a no-till field and there's some chickweed in it that we need to kill. Also need to turn this off so I'm beeping at me the whole way back, and there we are. Rock and roll. Sun's going down. It's gonna be dark when we're done. Okay, 35 more acres due tonight. 35 liters of glyphosate, 1 liter per acre. Really not a lot of chemical for what we're doing. Yep, it's a nice time spraying at this time of night, actually. See all your tips. You can make sure there's nothing plugged. You see the chickweed down there that we're spraying off. Anyways, when I'm finished this field, we'll go fill up back, I don't know, I'll put about 600 gallons in there, and then Owen's gonna go spray some beans tomorrow. I'll probably rinse the tank out. No, I will rinse the tank out. Owen will go spray beans, and that'll be a night. Come on, baby. Okay, everybody, that's all I got for you tonight. Still a good day, even though we get planting. Just make sure you like and subscribe. Peace. Have a good one.